What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to take a look at a pair of earbuds that I've had for a little bit. Um, and I just wanted to just go back over them one time and probably introduce them to some of you who may not have heard about them or may have heard about them but not gotten a deep dive into what they are and what type of features that they do have. What I have here is the TWS1s by Grell. These ones I picked up directly from Grell because I do know that they partnered in the beginning with Drop and released them through via the Drop website. They were still available there. I got these directly through the Grell Audio website. So without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, here we are with the Grell TWS1s directly from the Grell Audio website. Let's go ahead and take a look at the boxing. It's nothing fantastic. Recyclable box, so they're being environmentally conscious. We all like that. Okay, so it says here, of course, TWS seal of quality, meaning that it was sealed in. Nothing's wrong with them at this point. So we'll go ahead, as you can see. Let me get that in directly from grellaudio.com. I'll leave a link in the description as to where you can get these guys. So let's go ahead and crack these open. See what we got inside. Okay. All right. Now we got the quick start guide and the safety guide. We'll go ahead and set that here. And of course, you can see the case for the earbuds, at least the top of it with the Grell. I like how it flows. Grell TWS1. I like how they really thought that through. So we can go ahead and remove this piece. And then we, of course, once you get in there, what we have here is the case with the earbuds. We're going to set that off to the side. And then, of course, you got your ear tips for them. Let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, you have, let's see, you got two pair. Well, actually, you get 4 pair of Comply foam ear tips. Full disclosure, I've went ahead and swapped out and put the 1 pair of Comply foam tips on the earbuds already. And then, of course, you have 3 sets of silicone earbuds. Let's go ahead and put those back in so we don't lose anybody. Okay. And then, of course, in the other envelope, I do like how they have these wrapped differently, like in separate packaging. Okay, here you have the USB-A to USB-C charging cable. It's not long at all. Excuse me. But so we put that back in. All right, so we don't lose that. I got plenty of them floating around. All right, so let's go ahead and get the rest of this. That's basically it in the case. Now, if you were to get the ones from Drop, the ones that were brought out in conjunction with Drop, rather, you would get wings for those TWS ones. Actually, they're labeled as TWS1X. But like I said, I'll leave links in the description below for those. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the case. It's a nice, looks premium in my opinion. I actually, when I got these, when I ordered these on Grell's website, they had the space gray, the darker gray version, and I really wanted those. But when they got here, I got these ones. No problem with that, but though I really wanted those guys. So let's go ahead and crack this open. You see how they sit in there real nice. It's kind of weird. They got the right on the left and the left on the right. I don't know. I just find that weird. Some people may find that weird. Let's go. If you can look around the case, you got your USB-C charging port in the back. This case does support wireless charging, so you can, so that's a good thing as far as that. So let's go ahead and pull these buds, well, one of these buds out and take a look at how at their form factor. Okay, so as you can tell, these just says Grell on it, whereas if you got the TWS1X, the drop Grell versions, it would say drop plus Grell right here on the around the rim here. Let me get a little closer here. I mean, I don't know if I can get that in focus for you, but it tells you TWS1, and it gives you some description of it. Let me see if I can give you, see if I can get that in focus. I don't think I can. It's such small print. I don't think I had it. Come on. Basically, I can't get it, but basically, I read it to you. It says TWS1 high precision dynamic sound. So I believe that's sound. Dynamic driver, excuse me. High precision dynamic driver. So that's what it says here all around the rim, where it would say TWS1, excuse me, it would say drop plus Grell up around here on the opposite side of it. So, and like I said, theirs will come with wings. As you can see, there is, let me get a little closer here. You can peel this off of this one because it would have supported the wings if these ones, if they came with these. So let's go ahead and take a look at the earbud itself. It has a mini stem for, I'm thinking that's for your boom mic, because you can see that's there for when you're on phone calls. It looks kind of bulky, okay, but with the comply foam tips and the ergonomic form factor here, this part sits in your ear. So once you put it in and lock it in place, this sits in your ear well, and it really gives it a really comfortable fit. It's for it to be such a big earbud, they're very light. They don't have much weight to they really don't have, in my opinion. They might not have much weight in them, and when I set them in my ear, they sit comfortably. Let me go ahead and put this one in, and we'll pop a picture. Grab my phone here, got that in. Go ahead and pop a quick picture, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, let's see. Make sure I got the button. Make sure I got it right. Okay, there we go. All right, so here's what it looks like in your ear. Like I said, this is the touchpad, and you see how it just sits. It looks like it flushes out. Let me give you a side comparison from the front. So you guys can see exactly what it looks like. All right, let me go ahead and pull that up. All right. Me looking crazy. All right, so basically that's how it would protrude out from your ear. Let me zoom in a little bit closer. Not too far out, but it's definitely noticeable. All right, that's enough looking at me. All right, so it's very noticeable there. But yeah, they feel, like I said, they feel comfortable once you have them in. The comply foam tips, in my opinion, definitely helps with the noise canceling. So while we do it, let me just go ahead and talk price while we're here. I got a little bit off my rhythm here. I jumped ahead a little bit and but let's go ahead and talk price. On the Grell website, you can get these for $199.99 for $200. All right. So if you go to the Drop Plus Grell, well, the Drop website, and you get them there, they're like I said, they're labeled as the TWS1 1X. They come with the fins. They do also have the Comply foam ear tips and everything else, but they, like I said, they give you fins to help with the fit in them in there, and they go for $219 even, and and that's on. And then actually you can go to Drop and get them there. Or you can go on Amazon and get them at that price too. The earbuds, they do run Bluetooth 5.2. As far as codec, they do AAC, SBC, aptX, aptX adaptive, and LHDC. So they do work with like low latency. So if you want to game with them, you should be able to do that with no issues. As far as battery is concerned, on the earbuds, you can get up with ANC on. You can get up to 6 hours, and with the charger, it can give you up to 30 hours. With ANC off, you can get up to 8 hours with the charger, with the earbuds, excuse me, and up to 40 hours with the charger. Okay, and like I said, the charging case is Qi wireless charging compatible. The earbuds are IPX4 rated, so you can take these to have these in, wear these at the gym. So you ain't got to worry about getting caught in the rain with them. They will resist it, but you just can't submerge them in water. Okay. They do have, of course, like I said, ANC. But they also have what they consider a noise annoyance reduction. So my guess is, like, say for instance, excuse me, you're somewhere, then all of a sudden like a horn beep or something spontaneous happens. That's when that feature should come into play when you have your ANC on. Very interesting. I haven't been able to run into that type of situation yet. Where I be wearing these and then all of a sudden like a horn goes off or anything like that, or someone just yells like randomly. I haven't run into that. I haven't run across an issue like that, but yeah, but that's what that noise annoyance reduction is supposed to help reduce of. And like I said, as we look at the color, I really did want the darker space gray one. This has grown on me. I was thinking about going and getting the Drop Plus Grell version of these earbuds, but I just so I can get that space gray, but I decided against it because there was no sense into it. I wasn't getting it other than the color and their wings, which in my opinion, I really didn't need. These guys sit securely in my ear with no problem, so I really didn't need the wing tips for them. So other side of that, I really wasn't getting any benefit out of buying that pair other than just the color. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and dive in, get these guys paired up, and we're going to take a look at the app. So stay strapped in. Okay, we're back in, and as you can see, I have the Grell TWS1s already paired up. As you can see, like I said, I've had them for a while, so I already rechanged the name of them. But there you can see they are paired up. So let's go ahead and jump into their app. See, they don't have a personal app per se, so they use the app Sound ID to go ahead and actually connect to them and everything and utilize them. I will explain to you what this is here in a second. I just want to make sure they're connected. Okay, they said they are connected, so let's go in and take a look at the device. All right, so there you have a picture of the Grells. See, earbuds. It shows you up top here where it says connected Grell TWS/1s. Okay, then of course you can go down here and select your profiles. You have your preference test. Actually, I have sound ID turned off because I wanted to do a test, sound test. You know how we do sound test, right out of the box, no settings. But I'm gonna turn it on just so we can go into those features. So we're gonna go ahead and turn that on, and then it's sound test is enabled. So you got your active profiles. You can go in there. And actually, what that is, let me go back. Actually, what that is you can take a test and different types of testing to test your ear and everything, your ears and stuff. Okay, you got, I don't know if you can see it, you got preference test, and if you tap on studio preference flat, which basically what musicians hear, you can switch that profile. We'll switch that profile real fast just so we can see what's going on. Let's uploading it to my headphones, to the earbuds rather, and hopefully this doesn't take too long. Okay, well, obviously it says please wait. So we're going to wait. Okay, there it is. Enjoy your personalized sound settings. We're going to hit continue and let's go back in. So now it's set to flat. They do have a custom EQ setting there, but I don't have it enabled in the sound ID. So we have to keep going in. Of course, you got your headphones there. You tap on that. You got your earbuds. As it says the Grell TWS1. Then I can have it with Bluetooth ANC on, off, or on. I have it set to on. Or if you had like a different set of earbuds that uses the sound ID feature, you can go ahead and try to connect it there. I think that's only for there are various different earbuds that can use this app. So let's go back out, and of course you got your firmware, then you have troubleshooting. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off. Well, I'm gonna leave this on while we do the walkthrough, but then I'm gonna come back and turn it off so before we do the sound test. All right, now what you have here is my sound ID. Now this pattern is based on a couple tests I had to do with the earbuds. You have a preference test and a hearing test. As you can see, both of mine are completed. They take roughly about 10 minutes a piece, but they do a very comprehensive, thorough testing of your hearing and everything, and then they come up with an ID or a sound stage rather for you. That's what this is. This is a sound stage. This is the sound stage they came up with based off of my testing. All right, but right now I have it set to flat. Then of course you always can go in. This is what the flat looks like. Basically I can't do anything with it. It's our preset. But then of course you can go in and you can do custom ID, the custom EQ rather. You can adjust, you can play the bass and treble. See how it says it's flat right now? That means nothing's there. Like I have no EQ is nowhere near. So you can always add points. You can change things. Right now is everything's locked down because that's the way I want it. But if I wanted to change it to a preference setting, I can go back to a preference test and it will change everything back. And then I could be able to make adjustments. All right, let's go ahead and you can also let me get that in there. You can also do EQ player. You can try different tracks. So you got your distort. Me. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and fix this light here. Maybe that'll help with the zoom, with the focus here. All right, so you have, okay, there we go. All right, so now you got the distorted guitars. You got all different variances that you can test. And of course, it tells me you can also toggle off your sound ID here as well. So let me go ahead and back out of this one. All right, so of course, then like I said, we've been to the device, And let me go back in here and make sure I turn this off. Turn that off. All right, so that way nothing is helping when we go to do our, go to do our sound test. Oh, it's running that weird. Okay, there we go. All right, so now everything's turned off. Let me go into the account. Obviously, you have your account here. Then, of course, you can go into your account details about the software support. If you need, you want to talk to, like, you want to look at troubleshooting or anything like that for the for the app or the earbuds. Then, of course, you can receive email updates. You can turn that off and on. Obviously, that's a good thing, especially if they have firmware updates. So, of course, now what we're going to do, now that we have everything turned off, let's double check just to make sure. And just make sure we're going to turn that off. All right, we got that turned off. So now everything is off. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put these guys in. We're going to pull up a song. And then we'll go ahead and see how they sound with no EQ or sound ID help. And then we'll talk about it. All right, so stay strapped in. Okay, we're back in. One thing I forgot to mention in this unboxing is the touch controls for the earbud, for the Grell TWS1s. So what you do is, all right, so we got the single tap on the right ear, plays and pause. You can swipe up on the right ear to increase volume, swipe down to decrease volume. On the left earbud, while you're in playing, you can swipe forward to skip the next track, swipe back to go back to a previous track, or restart the track. And then, of course, you double tap on the right earbud to call up your voice assistant, Google, Alexa, Cortana, which I don't think exists anymore, and Siri. And of course, when you are answering the phone call, left earbud answers or hangs up. Single tap rather. Does that. Double tap allows you to force it to go to voicemail. And then of course, if you do it on the left earbud, your single tap will give you transparency mode, and another single tap will bring you back to ANC. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do a quick test of those features. So let's go ahead and start here. All right, so we got it playing. All right, right earbud, single tap, paused it, single tap again. We're back in sound. Let's try volume, swipe up. You can see it's increasing volume, swipe down, lowering volume, so that's working. All right, let's try the left earbud, previous track or next track, swipe forward. All right, previous track. All right, that works. Then we're going to do single tap on the left. Turns on transparency mode. Now I can hear things around me. Let's tap it again. And ANC is on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pause that. All right, so we can see all the swipe features work. I didn't get a chance to do the call feature. I didn't have anyone to call at the moment, or have anyone call me. So, like I said, the single tap on the left earbud either picks up the phone call, or while you're in the call, the single tap will end the call. Double tap while the phone is ringing will take it directly. We'll ignore the call, take it directly to voicemail. So those are the features, the touch features on the earbud. So right now, let's go back in. We're going to go into some music. Like I said, sound ID is turned off, so there's no equalizer help whatsoever. We're going to put these guys to max volume. Our first song is, of course, Hall & Oates' Private Eyes. We're gonna see how it sounds. All right, let's go. Okay, not as loud as I thought they would be. Starting out, but they sound good. They sound good. Uh, Everything's balanced, and yeah, you get good separation, sound separation. Here I go again. All right, okay, okay, yeah. Let me see if we can get a little bit of. Okay, all right, yeah. So everything's balanced. Uh, as far as all the music and everything, that you're getting good separation from the music. You can hear the bass guitar. You can hear the keyboards. Um, so you're getting good sound out of these guys. I I've seen a lot of reviews about these guys, and you know what? I'm gonna hold off on that until the end. Let's go in and get into some hip hop. We're gonna definitely we're gonna go back and we're gonna pick up something with some punch to it. Yep. You know what? Let's go into the hood. Rough Riders, baby, all day. Okay. 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 Oh my. All right. So the bass is really powerful on it. They really mm. Okay, hold on. Let me get let me get through this because man, this is good. Okay. That bass is incredible. I mean, it could be louder, but all right, let me okay. All right. Now, they could be louder. If these right out of the box were maybe a tick, I would say 2 ticks louder at minimum, you got something. I mean, they're good now. They're good now. Uh Now that I have my sound ID and everything, they are great for me right now. But just right out of the box, if you were to go to order them, you pick them up, you throw them in, not even thinking about getting the app, and you want to go, they are okay. They could be a little louder right out of the box. And this song here, that the bass was punching. It sounded like it was trying to come out of the earbuds. Like when they hit those deep bass punches, it sounded like it was. I don't want to say distorted, but very close. I don't know if you guys um been in neighborhoods where uh a car ride by and they got the big kickers in the back and it sound um like the bass is trying to come out the trunk. That's basically on that song. That's what these guys basically sound like. Um, they got close to that, uh, but I was okay. Like with the sound ID, now I understand why he adds. You know, you get the sound ID, you get the hearing and everything like that, because then it really makes things much clearer. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this wrapped up, and then I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts overall. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in for my final thoughts on these earbuds. Let me go ahead and take these out so I don't sound like I'm yelling. I had them in the whole time. That's how comfortable they were. if I know I was yelling, I would have went ahead and just kept them in for a while and told you my final thoughts right off the top. Okay, so um, they could be a little louder. Uh, right out the, they could have just like I said, at least 2 ticks more volume right out the chute. Um, with the Sound ID app, that clears that up. And these are really good earbuds on the low. On the low, these are quietly one of my better earbuds. They do have active noise canceling, but it's not up there. I wouldn't put it in the category with the 1000 XM4s or Bose in that matter. Even though I do not own them, uh, but they still get honorable mentions for the best best ANC in the earbud. But I would definitely put these guys um, in right in the mix with my the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros. Uh, I will put these up. I'll put them in that realm there uh, because yeah, I'll put them right there. Liberty 3 Pros. I will put them in. It'll be between them. Liberty 3 Pros on the higher end, or Evos. One more Evos on the higher end uh, of that category. And the lower end, I would say uh, the Galaxy Buds Pros with the Comply phone tips. That would be the lowest of the bar. Like it would fit in that. It would fit in that gap. Like the Evos and the Sound Cores are up here, and then the Galaxy Buds Pros here. The Grell, these will sit somewhere in there. Okay, because right out of the box are okay. With Sound ID, they're great. In my opinion. I did see other videos and other reviews of these where people complained about them. And like I said, I'm no audiophile, but I do know what I like. And they just listening to them. I had interest in them when I saw them on Drop's website. Um, but then I was listening. I went as everyone else does. I'm a consumer, so I'm out here in the internet. I'm out here on YouTube, and I'm looking at reviews and stuff. And uh, I think these guys weren't getting a fair enough shake, in my opinion. So I went ahead and bought them. Obviously, of course, I went through Grell to get them, and I was pleasantly surprised after I did the Sound ID test and the testing and everything. Like I said, when I first got them, they were flat, and I was like, I don't know. But then again, I just put them in my ear and started playing. I didn't go get the Sound ID app, and I didn't do the necessary steps to make these guys sound as the best that they can. So once I did that, these guys are like my low key. These are low key great earbuds. Definitely, I would say mid second tier at best. Uh, Mid second tier at best, high third tier at worst. Um, but definitely, will give other earbuds a run for their money at $200. Uh, these guys are really good. Like I said, so that's what I got for the Grell TWS1s. I will leave links in the description or where you can get them from on Amazon, as well as Grell's website where you can get them directly from Grell, where you will get these type where it has obviously the Grell logo on the touchpad. It's a more of a clean look. Although I really wanted the space gray, but I digress. So definitely I'll leave that description, those Links in the description below. Thanks again for coming out and seeing and checking your boy out. If you like what you see, go ahead and give me a like down there. And if you want to see more, I got some more videos coming your way. So if you want to be notified, you want to join the squad and you want to be notified when those videos come out, I'll go ahead and hit the subscription button, and then go ahead and tap that the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when my upcoming videos are released and out in the Twitter sphere. Or not Twitter sphere, but the YouTube sphere. All right. So once again, thanks for coming and checking out your boy, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.